Welcome to the vlog, Matt Stone. I've talked a lot about you on my channel, Matt.
Hello, friends.
Where are we going, Matt? You can tell everybody.
We are heading to meet with our friend Bo Barron in Owensboro, Kentucky. The Baron of Owensboro, if you will.
Small town. Bo and his brother are a legend because of this podcast. Commercially Speaking is what it's called.
Yes.
And it's been the story of our lives. Like, Bo teaches his brother Tim commercial real estate like I taught you.
Exactly. That's exactly what we're doing here.
Couldn't we tell the story of a
small
town girl living in a lonely world? Owensboro city limits. Okay, have you ever listened to any Commercially Speaking?
Yes, I have.
Give me some highlights of this podcast.
I've enjoyed it. Well, one of the things that's fun about it is that Bo and his brother have a lot of fun interactions. His brother is hilarious and, a comedian essentially. And
do you think Tim and I will go back and forth with humor today?
I don't think you will. I don't think there'll be much.
It's going to be a battle of wits today between Tim Barron and I think.
But he also is very interested in real estate, or at least he kind of works through the process of that. Or
he's a good actor.
He's a good actor. So it makes it fun because there's some teachable moments in there for Bo, and it's fun for he and his brother to interact that way. So I think they have a good time.
And what do you remember? If someone said, hey, I'm going to listen to Commercially Speaking, what's one thing you remember from one episode? What would you say?
I think Bo does a good job helping people understand commercial real estate and understand how it works, how you value it, how it interacts with the world from small town America up to a large city. He kind of helps broaden that spectrum for everyone and utilizes his background as a CCIM to sort of share that, but also do it in a really fun way.
We're checking out a property real quick that we might sell to someone watching this.
Interesting. No, we're not going to put this on. You'll have to cut this out. This is confidential.
No one can see this. This is confidential.
This part is.
Say what the property is, but then I'm going to bleep it out.
It's in Owensboro.
But you can't hear that. Arrived at the Commercially Speaking World Headquarters, which I think is an old bank.
Mm-hmm. Former bank, if you will.
Former bank. See that sign, Matt? Commercially Speaking fan. Look at this. This is pretty cool. This is crazy. Hey! Yeah. I got you on the vlog, man. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Bo Barron, what's up, brother?
Yeah.
We're just giving everybody a tour.
Well, let's check it out.
Right here. If you're a Commercially Speaking fan, wow, look at this. Hey, look at this guy.
Get out.
Good to meet you, brother.
Look at this guy.
I know. This is
the global headquarters of Barron Commercial Group. So we bought this old bank branch, put these 12 offices in the center. So the outside is basically like it was.
Okay.
Converted the vault into the studio.
I'm actually looking for a job.
Is that right?
Did you all maintain those tubes, the bank tubes that like vacuums that spit a tube out to the?
We cut them out. I'm like,
Bo was just saying before the bank tube shut down, someone paid their car payment at this old bank.
and then this is my office. This was like a waiting area when it was a bank, and so we just put a wall up here.
Oh, wow. For huge fans of Bo Barron, this is going to be a fascinating tour. Bo, what is this hatchet for? You didn't work with Timmy before the podcast, correct? He was not involved day to day.
No.
So now you guys are.
But he's
so
not
how
on
long?
the real estate side, is he? Not at all.
Yeah, he's not doing it.
So how long have you been now doing this podcast?
I think March or April of last year was when we started.
Okay.
So this will be like the 76th episode, 77th, something like that.
And then how has your life changed working with Timmy on a daily basis? Has it been awesome?
The energy level has gone way up.
Good.
a lot more fun.
Yeah.
We were talking about this the other day. Like, he's become one of my best friends. Like, we've always gotten along as brothers, but I've never got to actually do anything with him.
That's fun.
And so we've had a blast doing this, and it's cool to just have him back in town and have his family around. And
Sure.
yeah, I can't imagine doing it with anybody else.
So here it is.
Baby.
Wow.
Old bank vault.
Oh, this is so cool.
And there's the whole thing.
Oh, it seems so much bigger.
Yeah.
It really does seem a lot bigger.
Yeah.
The acoustics are great, too. So this is your side?
This is my side.
Okay.
This is my side. We got like cards and things I like and books.
Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2.
I brought that in there to get me one day, and it didn't happen.
Unbelievable.
I ended up on his seat, and he's
Check
just
1, 2. Check.
Unique New York. Unique New York.
Moses supposes its hoses are roses, but Moses supposes erroneously.
I was carefully cleaning my clocks and classifying my classic clapton albums chronologically when the crazy kleptomaniac from Cleveland Cloud Cooper Copman Kepler clean copper Kepler's kept in the kitchen calls it guard by Clear for the cleaning lady. I messed some of that up.
Mic drop. Whoa.
You win.
Cool. Well, welcome to Commercially Speaking. I'm Timmy Barron, ADHD.
And I'm Bo Barron, CCIM.
And this is the podcast where Bo teaches me.
Sure enough, I'm like flying to New York City, and then on the 101st floor of this skyscraper in this ballroom, meeting with a billionaire and these other internet personalities. And you only experience that because you put yourself out there.
I realized about the time that I didn't know what real estate was and that they weren't selling houses, by the way. I said, are we selling houses? And they're like, no, commercial real estate. I was like, I don't know what that is.
What's cool about a brokerage career is you basically have your own business. We're not clocking in, clocking out somewhere. So that's kind of what led me into this. Again, not with a huge commercial real estate background.
You got to be thinking about the stuff you work on today probably isn't closing for 6 months, 12 months, 18 months later, sometimes years later, which sounds crazy when you start. You're like, I don't want to get in that business.
So you close a giant deal, the next day you're like, back to being a loser. And this business is all about buildings up until a certain point that it becomes about people.
How many times have we experienced somebody that we feel like is caring about us, whether it's a doctor or a car mechanic or a vet, but they actually care about me? We're like, here's the check. Bo's hanging out with this lady having coffee. I need to know what's going on. And it was social media related. It's similar to what's happening with Justin now.
Right.
Now people nationally or worldwide can know who you are.
And when people know who you are, everything is easier.
The deal that we were discussing earlier that's closing tomorrow, that's a client I met on LinkedIn that we've now done 5 deals together. How do you guys think it went?
This is a guesswork. It was so good.
No, that was great.
I thought it was so good.
Yeah.
It was super
Yeah,
fun.
You're good. You're good on the mic.
I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
he's great.
I enjoy talking, which is crazy. I also think it's really fun for Justin to be able to kind of share some of the story behind the story.
Yeah.
He's doing it behind the scenes of you all, but you're doing a little bit of behind the scenes of him.
Yeah.
Which is kind of fun because,
Yeah, I really didn't expect that.
it's fun for me. It's fun for me and Bo to kind of be down here doing this, but really, I'm excited to highlight. I mean, really, both of you. I mean,
Yeah.
you're jumping into this space.
Yeah.
Like, there's doors opening for you in whatever realm you're gonna touch
Yeah.
in this. You don't have to be a broker.
Right.
I mean, there's all kinds of things to do in this space.
It's true. You're right.
Because you're wired differently, so you got to be who you are. I'm wired differently. I got to be who I am.
Right.
All right,
Absolutely.
say goodbye to the Commercially Speaking studio.
Bye.
See you, Timmy.
See ya.
Later on. He's trapped behind these bars. Okay. That's a wrap.
You know what's funny that I've noticed about you?
Another podcast bites the dust.
Are you done? Bow, bow, bow. Another one bites the dust.
Man, I hope you guys got a behind the scenes view of that. They're really doing great work. I love being on it. It was a really cool thing to be a guest. Matt Stone did great. It was super fun. Love the Barron Bros. So thanks for watching. Peace out, guys. We'll catch you in the next video. Wow, that smell is incredible. This is a distinct Owensboro, Kentucky. No joke, this is like a famous place. One of the most famous places in Owensboro, if not the most famous place. And that is Old Hickory Barbecue. 5 generations of barbecue.
Original entity that was going to purchase the property.
I cut you up some nice pork ribs and I cut you up some nice beef.
Thank you.
Wow. But what is a mutton?
There will be
Sheep.
no